This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me, Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and boy, did we crush it yesterday. We hit every single thing on this show, not just the ones that we talked about at the end of the show, but the ones that we were heavily leaning towards as well. Crotchet Rocket. We were really talking about how he can supersede the ban list and get the strikeouts required because he's a strikeout phenom. He hit. We had under, so we had over on Cover Boy, which was Sheehan. He hit. We're now on a 4-day streak of Cover Boy hits for that. We also had over for somebody who was inching their way to our ban list, Will Warren of the Yankees. His last pitch was the final strikeout to get us on the over side of that. And then we also had under for, what was the guy's name? Under for Wentz, I believe, of Atlanta. So we hit those four things we talked about. Now, to kind of put this in perspective, we're 17,000 people inside of the Discord. Every time we do the video, we drop it in the Discord, we actually blast it so you get a notification like, hey, there's a new video. And I know that everybody's got bankrolls of different sizes. So it's not fair for me to do this calculation and say like everyone made $500 from us hitting everything on the show, because not everybody's got the bankroll to win $500 of what we talk about on the show. So if we give a super low number, and saying that everybody on average, from the smallest bankrolls to the biggest bankrolls, and I mean there's people that won a ton of money last night. You can just go to the Free Baseball Winners channel to see all the thousands of screenshots there. But to average it out to a number that you can't complain about because it makes sense, not saying you would complain about it, but there's always some trolls out there. Let's just say $50. Let's say the average of everybody that got blasted the show, $50 they made from doing exactly what I told them to do. 17,000 people, $50 profit. And you also have to kind of take into consideration that because the YouTube channel is public, and there are probably a lot of people that watch these shows that for whatever reason think they can win without doing the free stuff and have not gotten into the free Discord yet. If we factor in the 17,000 people that got blasted this show, and we sprinkle in just, I don't know, maybe a 1,000, 2,000 people more that are still not getting into the free Discord. My show yesterday, if we do $50 on average for profit, collectively made y'all $1 million in profit. I hope this is starting to click for you guys. I hope that all of the calculations, like how we showed you how we all, with $100 bets, I have a video, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it, for last month for July, how if you did $100 bets on these four specific things that we talked about in that show, you're up $7,400 in profit for the month of July. And then I also said that if you only did $10 bets, you're still up $740 of profit for the month of July on a subscription that cost $1.97. Yesterday, the video made $1 million in profit. And that's doing a super small number of profit of $50 on average. I could have said, hey, we did let's just use $100 average profit, but I know not everybody made, I know there's a lot of people doing dollar bets, and I know there's a lot of people doing $100 bets. So what's the middle of $1 and $100? It's $50. So $50 profit is what we're using. $1 million in profit was made last night. from all of the people in Discord and then a handful of people who are still outside the Discord there. This app works. You can't say it doesn't. I've proven it over the last, 5, 12, 7, 18 months now? 18 months this app has been alive. 18 months I've been doing this YouTube show for you guys. It works. It's not rocket science. I always say on most shows that it's as easy as you just following the guidelines, and the guidelines are laid out for you in like a few videos you have to watch, and inside the Discord channels. Which, if you're premium, if you just recently signed up for premium, please, for the love of all that's holy, get into the Discord. You aren't using what you're paying for until you're in the Discord. It's not just 100% the app. There's guidelines that make it as easy as copy and pasting. If you want to have the success of the people that you see winning hundreds to thousands of dollars a night in Discord, which I know you can see them because to see the success they're having, it's a free channel and a free Discord. It's not like they're gatekeeping their wins. They're showing you the wins. Hey, this stuff works. Look how much money I'm winning every day. If you want to have the same level of success as them, it's not rocket science. You just have to do what they're doing. That's how easy it is. If you just do what the people that have the level of the success that you want to have are doing, you just got to do what they're doing. That's how easy it is to win. Not rocket science. If you're afraid of numbers, if you hate math, we took out all of the math. There's zero math that you have to do. We have all of the tools that does all of the math for you. So if you suck at math in high school, you're like, I don't want to do any math. No math at all. Just get the free app, subscribe to the free channel you're watching right now, get the free version of the app, get into the free Discord. You can't expect to win if you can't do the free stuff. $1 million of profit was won last night off of one YouTube video. And the thing that's crazy is that, like, if the shows that I do for YouTube, for you guys on a Monday through Friday basis, if I lost all of them, or a vast majority of them, let's say like I only won 20% of the time, and you're like, I don't know if I want to get in with all of this, he doesn't win that often, you have an argument there. You have an argument. I am making you so much money from me sitting in this chair doing these videos for you that it's like you're insulting your parents. It's so crazy that you making such a horrible dumb decision to see something that's working for you, to see something that works for everyone that uses it correctly, and then not actually getting into the free Discord, getting the free version of the app, and trying to learn how to use the app beyond, I mean, I'm teaching how to use the app every single day, but just like taking the next step, you're insulting your parents because you're making it as if they raised an idiot. You're saying that they did a horrible job of raising their child because their child that they spent so much time raising and nurturing and teaching can't put one and one together. Like, I feel like if your parents were involved in this scenario and they're watching you and you're like, hey, mom and dad, I want to get into sports betting, and then they see you watching the show and they see the show being so successful, and then you saying, I'm not gonna be part of this. This thing wins so much, I don't want to be part of it. It's insulting to your parents. Your parents did not raise an idiot. You are not an idiot. You are smart because you're watching this video, so you're taking that step to learn. Show your parents that they didn't raise an idiot child. I'm not saying that you're an idiot. I'm saying that you're insulting your parents by not doing the bare minimum. Your parents did not raise an idiot child. You are not dumb. You are smart, enough to know, yes, this works. You can't say no. Yes, this works for you. It's impossible to say no to that. We've proven that through all these videos. You either stop betting completely, which is completely fine with me. I'm the only person on YouTube, the only person, and I watch all of the videos. I'm the only person on YouTube that is 100% fine with you saying, betting, I don't want to bet anymore. I'll get people that sign up all the time, and they just go, you know what? I think I'm going to take a break from betting. And I'm like, 100%. That's probably, if you come to that decision, that's automatically the best decision you can possibly make. If betting is not for you, do not bet. If you're betting to try to pay the bills, you want to like quit your job and be a professional bettor, betting is not for you. Betting is a recreational sport. Like when you go out with your friends and you play pickleball for fun, that's what betting is. But you have to make sure you have the money that you can afford to lose. That's not going to like screw things up. So, all encompassing, we made $1 million of profit last night. Your parents did not raise an idiot. You are not dumb. You are not an idiot. Don't insult your parents. Show them, whether they're still here on earth or not, show them that they did not raise an idiot. This, I've proven to you, you can't fight me on it. It works, and it works for you. Get into the Discord and ask questions. If you have questions after you watch my shows and you're like, what exactly did he mean when he said this? Or what exactly does this feature do on the app? That is 1000% the reason why I created a Discord. So you can literally just hop in there, tag me. My name in Discord is CEO. Just tag me in Discord. Say, hey, what do you mean by this? Or what does this mean? Now, there is a video already that answers most of your questions. And if you see here, let me put my finger the right way. This purple pink button up there, it says tap to learn. Make sure you go through all the 10 tools and you tap this before you ask questions because it'll answer most of them. But if you have any follow-up questions, 100% get in Discord. Your parents did not raise an idiot. Show them that by either stop betting because you realize it's not for you. If you're not able to do the bare minimum, it's not for you. If you are able to do the bare minimum, I'm not even like, so the last thing I want to say here, I'm not even asking you to pay any money whatsoever. None. This isn't me saying upgrade. Upgrade is for the people who actually want to win more money. But don't upgrade blindly. If this is the first time like you're watching this stuff, do the free stuff first. Learn how to use all the tools, learn all the guidelines, cost you $0, 0 cents, just like 10 minutes of your day. Ask questions, watch another video, just spend like the next week learning everything. When it comes to the NFL season, my content and my app is going to make you hate yourself because there's so much money we're already winning an insane amount of money in MLB, but it's going to multiply like crazy for NFL. You're going to see so much more winning screenshots because there's so many people that even if we're printing money in MLB, they don't bet MLB. That's just a personal preference, which that's fine. Like, you do you. The amount of success that the PlayerProps.ai community is going to continue to have and then exponentially increase come college football, NFL, is going to make you hate yourself for being on the sidelines the entire time. And I don't want you to hate yourself. Let's find something here for today. Hate this guy. Like, I feel like sometimes I can trust him. So I 2 times this fantasy season, I'll have him on my team, and then he always like just poops the bed. He's also doesn't have the minimum line, and he's also versing a banless team. So we don't need to even scroll. We can just tap this baby up here. So according to DraftKings, there's only 1 over trifecta. There are 3 under trifectas. So let's look at the over guy first. Spencer Spaghetti. Arrighetti Spaghetti. Versing Miami. Striking out more than average. More than their average for the season because they're 21st most strikeouts this season. 12th most in the last 3 games. It looks like I mean, he's literally the definition of hot and cold. Hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. So if we just blindly follow that pattern, which I never recommend doing, but if we do, he should be hitting today. Oh, something also pattern-wise, look at the, well, this isn't really good for the pattern, but we can tell. So if it's at, that means it was a away game. If it doesn't have the at here, that means it was a home game. Home, win, away, miss. Home, win, away, miss. Home, win, away, miss. Spencer Spaghetti is away. So that doesn't really help the pattern there because it's an away game. So it looks like he just does better at home than away. He's got the minimum required. He's got the 20% we need for righties, but he sucks against lefties. What's Miami got? Switch, potential lefty, 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 lefty. I'm not in love with this. The last time he hit, hold up. Look at these years. This is only his third start this season. I just realized that these are all 2024 last season. He looks like he did like opening day right here, 329. That's roughly what opening day was against the Mets, and he hit. And then his next start, he only got 3.2 innings. He got let up for 5, and looks like he got hurt. He hasn't pitched since April 5th. It has been 4 months and a day since he pitched. And we have a rule where we don't touch people doing their first start after injury. But something else we're already not going to play him. But if you look at the last road game that he pitched, that he hit his strikeout line, it's 22 days away from being an entire calendar year. 8/28/24 is the last time that he got 5 strikeouts or more pitching on the road, because he missed here. But yeah, sorry, Argetti Spaghetti, not falling for that trap. Maybe we're gonna do an underplay. The only reason we did 3 yesterday, by the way, is if I'm not absolutely in love with one play, then I do 3, because the goal is we hitting 2 out of 3, we hit profit. So if you're just ignoring everything I say and you're just blindly locking in everything those 3 picks on the very rare days we do 3 as a parlay, then if one misses, then you're the only person that doesn't win profit, because you're just ignoring all the guidelines. And that happens. Sometimes people come in and they think they know better and they want to do their own thing. And then they go, how did everybody make money tonight and I lost money? Oh, I did the opposite of what Teacher Travis told me to do in the show. Got it. So maybe today's cover boy is going to be an underplay here. So some things to pay attention to. We have 3 trifectas. The fact that none of them have any green is a good start. Washington is the 7th least strikeoutiest team this season. They're striking a little bit more than average, but they're still 18th, still under the midway mark. I believe we have a ban list for Chicago White Sox. Let me check here. Under pitcher props for Chicago White Sox. Yeah. So we have a ban list that we don't go under strikeout props or any pitcher props versus Chicago White Sox. So Kirby's already eliminated. So then we have Trevor Rogers versus Philly. Philly is the 19th most strikeouts, 17th most in the last 3. So if we're just basing it on the trends data here, 1917, 23 and 18 is better than 1917. He also has covered this line in 60% of his last 5 games. He's only done this in 20%, which is 1 out of 5. Now, granted, he versus Seattle, and he got 7 Ks against them. But Seattle, I think we have a ban list thing for Seattle. Yeah, we don't go under Seattle either. So Seattle's just known for having strikeout-friendly batters. So, something to consider here. We just talked about this. I just referenced this with Argetti Spaghetti. Look, he's pitching. It's Las Vegas at Washington. He's pitching on the road. When's the last time that he got 6 strikeouts or more pitching on the road? Road loss, road loss. road loss, road loss, road loss, road win. We have to go back 2 months to the Angels, which Angels are, again, another high strikeout team. Angels are high strikeouts. Seattle's typically high strikeouts. He has not gotten 6 strikeouts or more on the road since 6/9/25. It looks like he does get into like the 90s. He had a game here where he had 104 pitches. The last time he got 90 was about a month ago on 7/13. 83, 88, 89. So let me scroll down here. Remember, if we're going over strikeouts, we want the strikeout rate versus both sides to be 20 or higher. So what do we want if we're going under strikeouts? The complete opposite. We would like both sides to be under 20. Check mark. Against righties, he's under 20. Actually, this is crazy. Typically, we only get one that's under 20, but he's actually under 20 on both. His line last night started at 4.5, and it's now kicked up to 5.5. So it's even a better underline. So the thing we're going to do now is we're going to see, just in case there's a sports book that slipped up, we're going to check. Is there a sports book that slipped up? So it looks here. No. Yeah, the highest line possible. Remember, when you're going under on a prop, you want the highest line. When you're going over on a prop, you want the lowest line. So, sorry. When you're going did I say that right? When you're going over on a prop, you want the lowest line. When you're going under on a prop, over, lowest, under, highest. I think I said that right the first time, but I wanted to make sure so I didn't confuse anybody. And again, make sure you click these buttons. And I know a lot of people are just ignoring the fact that there's a button up here that's going to help you out. We put the video down here as well. We make it impossible for you to look at a tool and be like, I don't know how to use this. There's a button up here and there's a video down here. Tap one of those. But ladies and gents, I think that's what we're going to be rolling with here today. I think that's what we're looking at. What else? Is there anything else to go over? I don't know. I feel like the thumbnail should probably be something along the lines, or maybe the title of this video, going over the $1 million in profit. And if you're like, how did you guys didn't win $1 million in profit? I did the simple math for you. You can't fight things that are facts. That's the hardest part. Not that you guys fight things, but speaking of dumb comments, I'll end on this. I woke up this morning and I saw somebody comment on a video from like 3 days ago, which is weird. And they're commenting on a daily show from 3 days ago, but they commented, they said something along the lines of, if you were winning, you wouldn't be creating videos. And that, like, I paused for a second because I go, was there like a typo in there? Because if we were winning, I wouldn't need to create videos. I feel like if we weren't winning, I wouldn't be creating videos because it would be embarrassing to continuously put out videos. And there's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of cappers that try to charge you for picks and they have no idea what's going on. They're just guessing, and 90% of their videos lose because they don't know what they're doing. Which is okay. Come over here, download my app, and we'll help you out. But anyway, but yeah, that just like, it was so confusing. Why in the world would I ever want to stop teaching people? I'm doing the show to teach you how to use the app that's going to change your life. If you don't listen to the lessons of these shows and you don't use the app and apply the lessons to your research, it's not going to change your life. It'll make things worse. So I guess technically it'll change your life, but not for the better. But that comment was like so crazy. I just like dropped a bunch of like crying, laughing emojis. I go, what are you talking about? If you are winning, you wouldn't be creating YouTube shows. Did your teachers give up on you in high school and middle school? No. Just because you're stubborn and just because you try to ignore the fact that the people that apply themselves are the most successful bettors in the entire country, even though you try to ignore that, I'm still going to keep telling you about it. Every single day, I'm going to scream from the rooftops, as I keep saying in all the shows. I'm never not going to try to make your life better. That's going to always happen. Now, do every single show that I teach you things and we find things, do they hit? Not every single show, but enough of them that you embarrass your parents by trying to ignore it. So, going back to the thing I said before you found the play, your parents did not raise an idiot. You are not an idiot. You are not dumb. Do not embarrass your parents by pretending that this isn't going to help you out. Because if you try to pretend that it's not going to work for you, and that it has been working for you for the last 18 months, you're embarrassing your family. You're embarrassing your parents. They didn't raise an idiot, so don't be one. Good luck, guys. We'll see you in the Discord.